And as if I'm not behind on editing as it is, they're digging up my f***ing road. This is what it's come to, people. This is... Oi! Cease all activity in the name of the Queen! Goddamn riff-raff. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully everyone's well. I'm not. I didn't sleep again. I'm too old for this. Far, far too old for this. And you have editing me first today. How lucky. This is going to be a slightly different episode, people. A maintenance episode. We're just going to be tinkering. Not very exciting at all for those of you expecting adventure. So, today we are getting rich again because we are very poor. We've got a lot of ores sitting in the base and I would like to process them down to something usable. And Steamy Boy, he needs some work, people. He needs some work. I have had a little discussion with a few people actually. Lily and Asdark have been very helpful and they have pointed out a severe lack of charcoal into that system. I will try to find a way to differentiate these episodes, so for those of you who are more interested in questing and fast progress, you can skip past these episodes because they're a little more in depth, a little slower paced, and really just tinkering and doing behind the scenes stuff. So, I will find a way to make that obvious so you can skip on by if it's not your thing. But again, we are poor people. You've probably just seen. I very slowly and clumsily have made 3 additional backpacks and we are going to head out mining. We do have a lot of ores, but we are missing a few crucial things like iron or copper. You know, just the things that are the most important. So, we're heading out to get some. We're going to fill our lovely new bags with as much shit as we can fill it with, and then we're going to scurry on home and very quickly and dirtily process it into something usable. We're likely going to bypass the steam separator. Purely for expediency, people. I need raw material to continue with building. So, let's do that now. Let's make a start. Jesus. Don't worry, I'll just leave the soles of my feet on that pipe. I think we need a little cleanup out here, don't we, people? This is depressing. We need a rejuvenation project for our lovely forest, and if there's time, I will try to do that today. In fact, it's very quick. I will try to do that later. Right, iron first, people. Let's get rich again. Now, I've actually created a bottleneck, and I think it was through trying to avoid one. Now, every little piece of resource that we've used, I've feverishly been trying to extract the rarer materials from it, which is fantastic from one angle, but also very, very slow from another. And while, admittedly, it has been prudent of us to invest in the future and start stockpiling these things, they do become much easier to obtain with technology as the ages progress. So, I think we really have to mix it up. We need to also place a large focus on just the basics. We just need ingots, quick, fast and dirty. And very soon, people, we're going to be dipping our toes into auto mining. So that should solve a lot of these problems for us. Right, our tools are getting better, people. Much, much better. And I really hope I can carry this bronze pickaxe to the end game. That little tool has served us so incredibly well. I love it to death. That is my favourite tool, and if it does not have a place in our inventory, it will certainly have a grand spot within our museum. Okay, next, leopardite. Now, Lily mentioned this is one of our best paths to lithium at the moment, and I would like a lot of lithium because I would like every machine as standard to have the biggest battery possible just sitting in it, just as a little backup. So we're going to grab as much of this as possible and fill our backpacks. I'm not joking about that museum either, people. What I was thinking was I could try, because I have footage, obviously, I have the YouTube videos. I might try to go back and find something of significance from each episode and give it its own exhibit. It may be a block, it may be something that represents something that was meaningful to me at the time, or you know, we'll work it out, people, along with all the other trophies and delicious things that the game gives you anyway. So, that could be quite fun, and potentially very, very big. And as if I'm not behind on editing as it is, They're digging up my fucking road. This is what it's come to, people. This is what... Oi! Cease all activity in the name of the Queen! Goddamn riff-raff. Okay, I've engineered a solution, people. I'm sitting in a duvet fort. Fantastic. Still on iron. We have a little bit of leopardite, which we can change into lithium. And yes, the iron grind is real, people. We're still going. Okay, we're using some of Steamy Boy's innards to produce some coal coke to keep up with steel production. Doesn't he look nice all lit up? Wonderful. Now, I have deduced after conversation that he is just not fit for task. The size of Steamy Boy at the moment, I believe, is 1/3 of his total mass, if my calculations are correct. It's going to be a big power station. Maybe a little too big, but big is good, right, girls? Okay, so ways to tell these episodes apart from the others, because these are going to be coming thick and fast, people. There's going to be maintenance episodes, a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's not incredibly fun to watch, but I know some of you may want to watch it anyway. So, I think it was Lily's idea actually, quite early on she suggested to separate the episodes between maintenance, between forward progress, between tweaking, and I think it's a fantastic idea. Perhaps a small PNG, an icon, in the thumbnails of episodes like this. Not sure. I'll have a play, people. I'll have a play. Right, we need to clean up, people. There is shit everywhere. This part of the base is a complete nightmare. It's there's no rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. So, to make a start on this mammoth task that I will not complete now, I'm going to try and see what metals we can take from our mess of stuff we've got here. I'm actually quite interested to see what we get out of it. Let's find out. That didn't take too long. We've got a little bit of space down there now, and let's have a look at what we are worth. There's a little bit more cooking, but that's not bad. That's not bad for all just crap that we didn't know even existed. It's a good start, people. It's a good start, but it really is just a start. We need tons. Right, I think it's time to check on our fuel situation. Full. Okay, full of... So we have a tank of sulfuric light fuel and a full tank of sulfuric heavy fuel. What should we swap over to next? Maybe sulfuric gas or... Well, right. Well, let's turn this off now. Actually, no, let's go for naphtha. Purely because I like the fucking word that I can't pronounce correctly. There we go. Perfect. So, we'll get a full tank of that. I believe all of this has to be refined again. So, we have to take the sulfur out, I believe, because that's bad, apparently. We don't want the sulfuric element to this, I believe. But I haven't actually even looked deeper into this. I'm more focused on just getting a tank of everything for now. And we have other things to keep us occupied. Right, Steamy Boy, upgrade time. More charcoal, people. Let's try that solution first. There are other changes we could make, but I would like to explore this one. So, let's go. Asdog, the recipe for these coal coke bricks in the alloy smelter is fantastic. That has saved hours. I would have happily gone out clay hunting and smashed the cobblestone into sand and blah de blah. I would have done it and it would have got completed either way, but you have literally probably saved me about 3 hours time here with that one little thing, so thank you so much. My communication style is awful. These bricks, basically, this is what I was talking about. You put the clay and the sand in raw, like this, and it just spits out these bricks. And we were doing it in the crafting table around a wooden form press. And that's how we've made our first, I think, 7 ovens. So, let's keep going. No, it's our first 10 ovens. 10, sorry. Now, let's keep going. Right, okay, and I've started arbitrarily with 18 additional ovens, which would take the total in Steamy Boy to 28, so 14 per large furnace, which I still think is shy. It's not enough to get them running at peak efficiency consistently, but I do think it is enough to burn them for an output that's reasonable. And I do have further plans for Steamy Boy, because we have to work out what to do with the creosote. And if we loop it back round and feed it into the same system into perhaps 2 more, I don't know, liquid boilers, the steam people, think of the steam. I don't think pipes exist that could carry that quantity. Well, exist for us anyway, not quite yet. Although I haven't explored the huge pipes. We should look at them. People! Steamy Boy has got some junk in his trunk. It's a little lopsided, but we could always just send him to Turkey to fix that. We've done it, people! What would this be if in human anatomy? I called the tank Steamy Boy's stomach. The beating heart was the furnaces. What are these then? The lungs. I suppose these are the steam... Yes, 28 coal coke ovens. We have installed lungs in the Steamy Boy. And I don't think it's enough. I really don't. Not with certain... I'm convinced it's not enough for peak efficiency, but it might not even be enough for minimal efficiency. So, we will see. We will see. This is experimentation. I'm learning a lot here. One saving grace is if we do find that we are completely underwhelmed by our charcoal production, we can essentially just render one of our railcraft boilers inert and have it sitting cold and just focus on the one and see what that does. So we have a way to ramp up slowly. Okay, well, we have a lot of the components in place, people. We need to wire up Steamy Boy and get him working, which means we need a healthy amount of conveyors and a healthy amount of pumps. And look at me using the assembly machine. I know I should have been doing this a long time ago, but there we go. So we need 28 pumps and 28 conveyors just to handle the charcoal and the creosote. So that's what we're going to focus on now. Let's get 28 of each built. And I think I've decided, look out for the little spanner icon on the thumbnail, and that little spanner, top right corner will say, that will indicate that this is a slower paced, behind the scenes, more chatty, shooting the shit, upgrading, boring the fuck out of you type episode. Oh yes, I guess we will be doing one quest. The Happy Connor OK, thank you. Streamer, by the way, check out his stuff. He suggested an extruder should be on our menu rather soon, so let's just get that built now. Oh, and Mr. Connor was one of the few people within the Gregtech community who didn't want my head on a pike, so I thank you for that. I'll put a link to his YouTube down in the description. Look at me doing the YouTube stuff. Link, description, I'm throwing terminology around like no one's business. And I'm never going to be very good at this YouTube stuff, people. If you're expecting a polished experience to emerge, nope. It's always going to be silly old me rambling my way through whatever the hell this is. Still blows my mind that anyone would want to watch. My ultimate hope and best hope was that one day I would reach the Stargate and then retrospectively perhaps it would be like, oh, how did he do it? Oh, look, there's videos, and then maybe a few would watch it then. Deep into the fact that you guys are here now helping me actively, and it's a big deal to an old dog like me. I'm still amused to no end. The sheer numbers of people that seem to be watching these videos. It's fantastic. I thank you all. I know, I'm doing it here, but in my defense, Your Honor, the assembler is busy. Aha, there we go. Quest, possibly the only quest we're going to complete. I hadn't even planned on it. Fantastic. Where should we plug this in? So we're just chucking it here for now. This is just quest stuff. We need to reorganize and duplicate and make systems and all sorts. This is really just a pile of things at this point. Can you imagine the ambient temperature of this chasm? I'd be fucked. But anyway, yes, we're making... The reason we want that extruder is essentially for very easy access to gears and other components. We can essentially extrude things, which I believe to be applying pressure to metal and then pulling it through other shapes. You extrude an item. I'm not sure. Like a Mr. Whippy machine, as it, you know, as it makes your ice cream. It's a very British brand for you. First thing I wanted to look at was just something that we would use immediately. I would like to know if we can make pipes. Small, tiny pipes, essentially. It doesn't seem to be working. I don't know if I've got this wrong. It's an MV recipe. Damn it. Okay, Steamy Boy needs some veins, an articular network. Right, we have our 28 pumps. That would be for the creosote. We've opted for tiny copper pipes because they're cheap, and I think they should do the job, as these are slow as anything. So, and then we've got tiny item pipe as well, pulling the charcoal out again, which I think should be fine. So, I have no idea how I'm going to do this yet. We're going to wing it, people, and I'm going to try and keep it as compact as this, but I am perfectly willing to rebuild it all. So, let's go. And look, Imp, look at that delicious arrow. I promise you, we will start as we mean to go on with this, and we will start working on directions, because Imp has been warning me to no end about doing this, and he's absolutely right. I know it causes catastrophic problems later down the line. Okay, we're focusing on creosote first, people. That's creosote that's going to be coming out and up. Okay, we are working this out, people. I'm thinking at the same time, multitasking, I know, about the item pipes and how we're going to slot those in, and I think I have an idea. I think this is all going to work, people. My initial fear was it was too compact, but I don't think it is. People are going to hate me for this, and for a lot of what happens in over the next few hours, I'm sure. But look at this. What we've opted for is 4 separate small tiny pipes instead of 1 large. Feel free to flame me in the comments, people. It was aesthetic. I'm hoping it comes together so I don't look like too much of a crazy person. This was all it was for, people. I just want 4 pipes creeping over the edge and dropping over this corner. That's all I want. What a delicious waste of time and resources. Okay, same again with the item pipes. This is going to be pulling the charcoal out and feeding it into a small storage system, waiting to be compressed into charcoal blocks, which will then be fed into our lovely boilers down there. But we need to work out how to pump this all in. This place is going to look like spaghetti. On the inside, from the outside, it'll look glorious, it'll be fine, no one will see this, but from the back, I'm looking forward to seeing this from the back. It's going to be a complete mess, people, and I love it. Now, people, I desperately want to build this tree, and with the power of cutting-edge animation, I can show you my vision. So, take a journey with me. Freeze the very expensive animation. So we're going to have a big tree trunk right there, exploding up. Continue the CGI. Nothing but photorealism on this channel. A big tree, people. The canopy's everything. Okay, so we are working out the final step. We have the charcoal going to its little storage facility, just a couple of barrels over there, and now we are working out how to get the wood into the ovens. Should not be too difficult, people. Oh, I do like this piping. I've got to say, it's not the way to do it, people. If anyone's watching this thinking, oh, I'm going to build it, don't do it. There's better ways. There's better ways. But it looks wonderful. I love the chaos of it. It reminds me of those old 90s screensavers. Okay, people, the very basics seem to be set up. So, we're going to have a fly over to the woods. We're going to grab a load of logs, those lovely big trees. Doesn't it look nice? I really don't want to see it on the way back. I only want to see it when it's complete, because we still have the steam pipes, we still have various water pipes, we still have various loop backs to put the steam into the water generators, which then goes back and is going to be a mess, people, and I can't wait. One thing I am enjoying, people, is the world shrinking, and I'll explain myself a little better. It's happening 3 ways. The first being the more you travel a route, the quicker it seems. The second, our very base itself is expanding outwards, so the distance to it is shrinking. And third, the technology, with the speed in which we're transversing the distances, and make them shorter. So, the world is shrinking, people. I like it. Okay then, we can start stacking the charcoal, because we do have a buffer system in there, and we will also have a second buffer system after the compressor once it's built, so we can keep a backlog of lots of things really when we're not using it. Right, so Steamy Boy is getting bigger, and you can see I forgot to film this, but I've built a little section for our creosote tank, and that's where those 4 copper pipes will fit in. I just simply wanted 4 of them coming over. Okay people, non-critical error. The feed of the wood that's going into these things, the pipe is too noodle-like. It can't support the flow that we need. So the items aren't actually making it much further than this block of, in fact no further than this block of 18. It's not even fully lighting them all up. So that's fine. We can fix that. Just increase the size of the pipe and the flow rate of the items. No problemo. That's a minor problem, people. Okay, since we've got a buffer system, I've manually fed them all with wood. I know, but still, we got a buffer system, so all that lovely charcoal will feed in, and I have full confidence that the noodle pipes can handle the output of charcoal. Simply, they can't keep up with the input. Easy fix. Oh, that was my little podium for the time lapse. I was hoping it would all light up, but silly pipes let us down, people. Okay, now, I would like to build a small passive water system to feed Steamy Boy's tank. Probably completely unnecessary once the thing gets going, but there is a very cheap recipe in the assembler rather, to make those water tanks. So we're going to do that now, but first we need to make wooden frames, which I believe is number 4. Fantastic. Lovely and quick. What have we been doing, people? This assembler is fantastic. Oh, there's devastation. I can't stand this. We need to fix this, people. It's only going to take a moment. I should nip out there, but I am in flow state at the moment. I'm flowing through these mistakes at a crazy rate, people. Right, same as the rest. Just a simple little platform. Now let's go make those water tanks. Look at this recipe. It's completely insane. So we're going to grab a couple more of these frame tanks. We'll let that run through. Wonderful. And then we simply put these frame tanks in with iron bars, and it will, at a fairly decent rate, spit out our water tanks, people. I can't wait. Okay, so if this is going to be our main water line, so we might as well also plumb these bad boys into it, because this is just going to feed the main water tank. And nope, we want directional this way. Fantastic. I'm not sure if I have to put arrows on all the pipes. Perhaps someone can tell me, actually. Is it wise to? Or how much sloshing do I need to avoid? Because at the moment I'm segmenting it into about 3s. So if there is any sloshing, it's no more than a few blocks. I'm more than happy to go back and just put arrows everywhere. Trust me. People, let's prioritize our creosote tank. Let's do that first. That's going to be in easy need, and we've actually started making more of these tank sidings and all the various components in the assembler. Would you believe it? There's a much cheaper recipe. Much cheaper. It's essentially just iron plates. Ridiculous. We've wasted a lot of time and effort. So, as you can see, I've already started building this. We're waiting for some more components being built, and then we can start pumping all the creosote in. I mean, look at this. It's so cheap and effortless. It's quite slow. It's a passive thing, but it's just effortless, and the savings that you make is ridiculous. No screws, people. Okay, we have Potin cooking away, and we just have to flatten it and then make more of these pipes. This is what's going to be used to carry all of the steam around the innards of the system. And they are fantastic. The flow rate of these, I think I was underselling them before. These can absolutely handle the output that we need. Now it's this that's probably going to get me in some trouble, people, but just don't think about it too much. Just don't look at it for too long. Oh god, don't look at it, don't look at it. Oh no, what have I done, people? What have I done? But look at it from the ground. This is all I was doing it for. It's for that. I just wanted that. That was all it was, people. Hopefully you can let me off. I think it looks cool. People, I've lost more footage. To be honest, it was nothing too exciting. I managed to finish the tank. I'll show you. Look at that, people. Roared into life. Fantastic. It is looking good. I do like the piping. I can change it, but it seems to be handling the flow rate. It's just excessive and unnecessary. But I can deal with that. As long as it's functional, I don't mind unnecessary. People, we are coming to the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. Very different episode. We didn't really do anything as such, but at the same time we've done quite a lot. We've taken some steps. Next episode we'll be firing this up, and I would like to continue on with our quest journey and maybe start looking in a slightly different direction. Oh, this is looking good, people. I'm liking this, and this is all just a power station. This is incredible. Its only function is steam, and creosote, but that will essentially be reinvested into steam. So, people, this is a big machine we're building here, and I'm quite happy with it. It's cost us a lot, but we are also quite rich again because I've been doing alls in the background. I spared you most of it. And again, if this wasn't your thing and the pace just wasn't a good vibe with you, look out for this icon and avoid it, because it's this type of content. It's going to be slower paced, more drilled down on one hyper-focused thing that can take a long time. And as the mod pack continues, there's going to be more and more of these. So I do apologise if you see that little icon crop up, but just avoid them. Skip over them, no hard feelings. I completely understand, and I'm just happy and appreciative you're here for the journey. People, thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode.